One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Left stick to move in a direction. Right stick up and down to ascend and descend.
Do take care. The brooms are school property. I want them returned in one piece.
This is brilliant. Wish I had my own broom.
Nice balance. Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Hold R2 button to go faster and enter forward flight.
For more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
That wasn't too bad.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year. Whoa, our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Brilliant!
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly met. I'm Everett Clopton. Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
I like the sound of that.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
L2 button for a burst of speed while in forward flight.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Let's hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class.
Circle button to dismount and descend from your broom.
Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
I have no regrets.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
Dear Madam...
Revelio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Quests. All. Quests. Owl setting. Owl post. Nat Siona map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts in the shadow of the undercroft. Triangle button. Open the astronomy wing. The astronomy charms classroom. Cross button. The room of charm cross button.
Wouldn't it be romantic to fly amongst the stars? Even Professor Starlight.
There are some impressive new brooms. Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio. Professor Weasley?
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those...
Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in dark. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes items and returns. Triangle button. R2 button. Hold to
Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on. Where in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness!
I wait.
My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Revelio.
Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Leviosa! Revelio. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors. Map, Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Challenges, collections, talents, inventory, gear, wand handles. Equipped item. Celestial light gray, headwear. Faceywear. Handwear. Equipped item, handwear. Circle button. Equipped item. Green gingham gloves. Superb. Equipped item. Black leather gloves. Sage embellished. Black teal finger. Black sage embellished. Green gingham gloves. Equipped item. Green gingham gloves. Superb. Teal fingerless gloves. Well appointed. Black leather glove. Equipped item. Sage embellished gloves. Equipped item. Stinger black leather teal fingerless gloves. Well appointed. Black leather gloves. Well appointed. Required level 13. Equipped item. Equipped quest item. Ancient pages. Jackdaw's ancient pages. Ancient pages. Notes. Award fireplace note. I waited. Right. Letter from Dear Madam Kagawa. Marvelous news that you will be joining the faculty at Hogwarts as our new flying. Right. Letter from Professor Weasley. Level 12. Inventory. Owl post. Gear. Level 12. Cloaks and robes. Unidentified back item. Legendary. Take this to the room of requirement to reveal its qualities. Offense. Poacher coat. Well appointed. Unidentified back item. Superb. Take this to equipped item. Traditionals. Poacher coat. Equipped item. Unidentified back item. Equipped item. Unidentified back item. Legendary. Take this to the room of requirement to reveal its qualities. Offense. Inventory. Fireplace. Gear. Level 12. Inventory. Owl post. Sebastian Cello. Perry. Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit Perry Pippin. Helen Thistlewood. Perry Pippin. Level 12.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... That's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Bit offended.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Revelio. Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
You have unlocked the desk of description. Use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Cross button.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
I don't have anything for this at the moment.
Level 12. Owl post setting challenges. 8 gear. Level 12. Yon true. Facey wear. Equip cloaks and robes. Runic robe. Legendary. Equipped item. Poacher tanned cloak. Superb. Runic robe. Legendary. Required level 12. Offense 27. Defense. No upgrades applied. Upgrades 0. Handwear. Neckwear. Circled teal palmat scarf. Equipped teal palmat scarf. Extraordinary. Required level 12. Equipped item. Handwear. Outfit. Equipped item. Jumper school, gold trimmed debit, tan riding emerald gold equipped item. Celtic handwear, facey wear, headwear. Circle headwear, facey wear, headwear. Circle button. Equipped item. Scarecrow sorcerer hat. Well appointed facey wear. Facey wear. Equipped item. Ceramic mask. Superb. Required blue 4 eye equipped blue 4 eyes spectacles. Equipped item. Blue 4 eyes spectacles. Superb. Required level 11. Defense 19. Offense. No upgrades applied. Upgrades 0. Trait slot level 1. Handwear. Teal fingerlet, black leather stinger dueling equipped item, sage embellished glove, equipped item. Green gingham glove, stinger duel, equipped item. Green gingham gloves, stinger dueling gloves. Legendary. Required level 7. Offense 13. Defense level 12. Circle button. Talent inventory. Beasts. Notes. Bathtub note. Level. In talent collections. One hand enemies. 17 up poacher tracker. Loyalist sentinel. Masters of both offensive and defensive magic, these Ranrock loyalists can go toe-to-toe with the most powerful witches and wizards. These Ranrock loyalists can use corrupted ancient magic to increase the strength of all nearby goblins. While they are building up magic to imbue into their companions, Bombarda can disrupt and unleash it in a devastating eruption. Thornback Pensive Protector. Use Expelliar unknown. You have yet to discover unknown. You have yet talent inventory. Traits. Trait 1 hand conjurations. Unknown. You have yet to desk of description. Small potions station. Traits 1 hand ingredients. 10 out shrivelfig. Spider fang. Fangs gathered from spiders. Mongrel troll bogies. 1 conjuration revelio pages. 14 out of 150. Field Guide Sleeping Dragon Statue. The Hogwarts motto Draco Dormens Nunquam Titulendus means Kelpie statue. This statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is the Loch Ness Monster in Scotland. Traits. Wand handles, conjurate, Revelio pages. Revelio pages. 14 out of 150. Urn of Ashes. This particular urn is rumored to have one unknown Hebridean traits. Level 12. Collect challenges. Challenges. Overall progress. 8 quests. Combat. 6%. Face dangerous foes and learn how to defend yourself against them. Quests. 21%. Complete quests to advance the story and make your mark on the world. Explore field guide pages. Exploration. Exploration. 1%. Circle button. Back. Exploration quests. 21%. Complete quests to advance the story and make your level. Collections. Challenges. 8. Owl post.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Lumos. Utility. Allows Levioso. Control. Crucio. Conjuring spell. Triangle button. R2 button. Hold to triangle button R2. Conjuration. Circle button. Herbology. Deck tables. A selection of tables, both decoration utility. Enchanted items. Herbology. Potions. Items. Small scientific potions station. Small eclectic potions station. Small gothic potions station. Small scientific potions station. Potions station budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Small scientific potions station. A small scientific potions station with 1 burner for brewing potions. Resources required. Moonstone. 82 out of 2. Small scientific potions station. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. \, hold, exit. Object not inside playable space. 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 Potions station budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Conjuration. Potions, small botanical potions station. A small eclectic potions station. A small eclectic potions station with 1 burner for small gothic potions station. A small gothic potions station with 1 burner. Room of herbology. Botanical potting table with a small pot. A botanical pot. Scientific potting table with a small pot. Potting table budget. 0 out of 1. Complete more quests to increase conjuration budget in the room of requirement. Scientific potting table with a small pot. A scientific potting table perfect for growing a plant that requires a small pot. Resources required. Moonstone. 80 out of 2. Scientific potting table with a small pot. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Object not inside playable space. 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 Potting table budget. 1 out of 1. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Eclectic potting table with a small utility. Scientific desk of description. Desk of description. Conjuration. Potion. Herbology. Utility. Scientific material. Utility. Wall hanging. Slytherin wall banner. Seat rugs. Medium scientific decoration. Large armilla.
Deke will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Thank you, Professor. Can I use transfiguration magic? And I'd like to
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Conjuration. Herbology. Rugs. Wall hangings. Gryffindor wall. Long mirror. Oval mirror. Long mirror. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Long mirror. A long, rectangular mirror with a smart reflection. Resources required. Moonstone. 70 resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Wall hangings. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Oval mirror. An herbology. Items, rugs. Large botanical rug. Medium botanical, medium eclectic rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a gallery. Medium botanical rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in the entrance to a greenhouse. Medium scientific rug. Medium gothic rug. A medium rug that would feel right at home in a personal study. Moonstone. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Medium gothic rug. Resources required. Moonstone. 73 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Up resources required. Moonstone. 70 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate resources required. Moonstone. 67 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Conjuration. Rugs. Circle button. Backslash, wall hanging, room of decorations. A collection, eclectic ornament, eclectic standing light, gothic standing light. A gothic standing light to brighten up your space. Moonstone. Eclectic standing light. An eclectic standing light to botanical standing light. A botanical standing light to brighten up your space. Scientific standing light. A conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Scientific standing light. A scientific standing light. Resources required. Moonstone. 65 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Resources required. Moonstone. 63 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down resources required. Moonstone. 61 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up resources required. Moonstone. 59 out of 2. Resources required. Moonstone. 57 out of 2. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Object not inside playable space. 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 Object conjuration. Potions. Furniture. Furniture. Scientific bookcase. Utility. Room of require. Decoration. Eclectic ornament. Room of require. Mischievous. Gazing with house elves and mistress portrait. A bright painting depicting a witch with her 2 house elves. Gazing witch portrait. Nurse and baby portrait. A painting of a nurse leaning over a cradle. Moonstone. Bickering couple portrait. A painting dapper wizard portrait. A fine painting depicting a wizard in a top hat who looks terribly pleased with himself. Moonstone. Gazing wizard portrait. A mysterious painting depicting a young wizard gazing into a bowl. Moonstone. 57. Dapper wizard portrait. A fine painting depicting a wizard. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget in conjuration. Gazing wizard portrait. A mysterious Niffler and witch portrait. Gazing Wizard Portrait. Conjuration Budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Gazing Wizard Portrait. Resources required. Moonstone. 56 out of 1. Triangle button. Undo. Down button, up button. Change size. Resources required. Moonstone. Conjuration. Room of requirement artwork. Circle but herbology, furniture, seating, decorations, room, mischievous young, gazing witch portrait. Decoration.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
I don't have any questions after all.
Actually, I don't think I have any questions.
I'm here if you do.
Conjuration. Room of requirement artwork. Art room, mischievous young witch portrait. Phoenix, wizard in profile, gazing witch portrait. A house, Niffler and witch portrait. A vibrant painting depict nurse and baby portrait. A painting of a conjuration budget. Conjurate Niffler and witch portrait. Potions. Room of requirement artwork. Decorations. Room mischievous young witch gazing witch portrait. Gazing Niffler and witch portrait. A vibrant paint nurse and baby portrait. House elves and gazing wizard. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Gazing wizard portrait. Dapper wizard portrait. Niffler, and gazing wizard portrait. Object must be placed against a flat surface. Object must be placed against a flat surface. Selected space is currently occupied. Niffler and witch portrait. Bickering couple dapper nurse and baby portrait. Selected space is currently occupied. House elves and mistress portrait. Gazing witch portrait. Object must be placed against a flat surface. Resources required. Moonstone. 56 out of 1. Triangle button. Undo. Down button, up button. Change size. Conjuration. Nurse and baby portrait. A painting of a nurse leaning over a tables, statues, decorations. A collection of furniture, decoration, eclectic ornamental furniture. Large item, scientific rugs. Utility, wall hangings. Gryffindor wall banner, oval mirror. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Oval mirror. An oval-shaped mirror with a divine reflection. Resources required. Moonstone. 56 out of 2. Oval mirror. Triangle button. Undo. Down button, up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Long mirror. Object must be placed against a flat surface. Oval winged mirror. Oval mirror, long mirror. Resources required. Moonstone. 54 out of 2. Conjuration. Wall hangings. Circle conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Oval mirror. An oval-shaped mirror with a divine reflection. Resources required. Moon, conjure, Hufflepuff, herbology.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
The altering spell can be used to alter the physical form and features of items within the room of Lumos. Utility. Triangle button. R2 button. Triangle button. R2 button. Hold to alter. Triangle button. R2 button. Hold to triangle button. Assign top. Incendio. Damage. Its range is shortened. Altering spell. R2 button. Gazing Wizard Portrait. A mysterious painting depicting a young wizard gazing into a bowl. Gazing Wizard Portrait. Cross button. Dapper Wizard Bickering Cup Nurse and Baby Portrait. House Elves and Mistress Portrait. Gazing Witch Portrait. Gazing Witch Portrait. A portrait of a contemplative witch, gazing into the distance. Gazing Witch Portrait. Cross button. Confirm. Down button, up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Object must be placed against a flat surface. Scientific chair. An innovative chair, botanical chair. Eclectic chair. Botanical chair. Eclectic chair, Gothic chair. Eclectic chair. Botanical chair. Scientific chair. Blue. Green. Pink. Purple. Red. White, yellow, white, red, purple, pink, green, blue, black, default, black, blue, green, pink, purple, red, white, yellow, white, red, purple, pink. Winged mirror. A rectangular mirror with wings and a lovely oval mirror. Winged mirror. Scientific standing light. A scientific standing Scientific walls. Scientific walls. Unavailable. Scientific walls. Scientific walls. Scientific wall. Scientific corridor entryway. Scientific corridor default. Black, blue, pink. Green, pink. Green. Pink. Scientific standing light. A blue, pink, purple, pink.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the
scientific walls
on the room's architecture. Try these new designs.
Scientific wall. Scientific standing light. A blue, green, pink. Scientific standing light. A scientific standing light to brighten up your space. Scientific standing light. Cross blue, green, pink. Selected space is currently. Scientific standing light, blue, green, pink. Scientific standing light, blue, green, pink. Small scientific, blue, green, pink. Scientific, blue, green, pink. Scientific wall pediment, default, black, blue, green, pink. Scientific wall botanical wall pediment, eclectic wall pediment, Gothic wall botanical wall, scientific wall pediment, botanical wall pediment, scientific wall pediment, botanical wall pediment, eclectic wall pediment, eclectic wall pediment, eclectic wall pediment. Desk of blue, green, pink. Scientific wall, default, blue, green, pink, purple, pink. Purple, pink, green. Pink, green, pink, purple, pink, green, blue, black. Blue, green, pink. Scientific alcove, Herbology alcove, eclectic alcove, Herbology alcove, eclectic alcove, Gothic scientific alcove, Herbology alcove. Scientific, botanical wall alcove, scientific wall alcove. Botanical, eclectic wall alcove, Gothic wall alcove, eclectic botanical wall alcove. Scientific alcove, Herbology alcove. Botanical, default, black, blue, green, pink. Herbology, eclectic, Herbology, default, black, blue, green, pink. Herbology alcove, default, black, blue, green, pink. Scientific walls, botanical walls, eclectic walls, Gothic walls, eclectic walls, botanical walls, scientific walls, eclectic walls, botanical walls, eclectic walls. Scientific botanical corridor, eclectic corridor entryway. Gothic corridor, eclectic corridor entryway. Botanical corridor entryway. Eclectic corridor, botanical corridor entry, eclectic corridor entry. Scientific, botanical walls. Eclectic walls. Gothic walls, scientific wall, botanical walls. Eclectic walls. Gothic walls. Botanical walls. Eclectic walls. Botanical walls. Eclectic walls. Botanical wall. Eclectic wall. Eclectic walls. Default. Blue, green, pink. Green. Pink. Scientific archway. Botanical archway. Eclectic archway. Gothic archway. Eclectic, botanical archway. Scientific botanical archway. Default, black, blue, green, pink. Scientific walls, default, black, blue, green, pink, purple, pink, green, blue, black, blue, green, pink. Eclectic wall, botanical wall pediment, eclectic wall, botanical wall, eclectic wall. Scientific doorway. Botanical doorway. Eclectic doorway. Gothic doorway. Eclectic door. Botanical doorway. Eclectic doorway. Scientific bookshelves. Botanical bookshelf. Eclectic bookshelves. Scientific bookshelves. Botanical book. Eclectic bookshelves. Scientific bookshelf. Scientific bookshelf. Botanical bookshelf. Eclectic bookshelf. Gothic bookshelf. Eclectic bookshelf. Botanical bookshelf. Scientific bookshelf. Gothic. Scientific. Botanical bookshelf. Eclectic bookshelf. Gothic bookshelf. Eclectic bookshelf. Scientific main ceiling. Scientific main ceiling. Botanical main ceiling. Eclectic main ceiling. Gothic main ceiling. Eclectic. Botanical main ceiling. Scientific main ceiling. Botanical main ceiling. Botanical main ceiling. Scientific central floor. Botanical central floor. Eclectic central floor. Gothic central floor.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience?
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
A cool, moonlit ambience sounds perfect. I focus best in a room that is dark and mysterious. A cool, moonlit ambience sounds perfect.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind. I'd like something natural and earthy.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind. I'd
like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Sounds perfect.
Gothic standing light. Eclectic standing light. Botanical standing light. Red. Pink. Scientific standing light. Botanical stand blue, green, pink. Scientific corridor. Botanical corridor. Eclectic corridor. Botanical eclectic corridor. Botanical eclectic corridor. Eclectic corridor. Botanical eclectic corridor. Gothic corridor. Eclectic corridor. Botanical corridor. Eclectic corridor. Pickering couple portrait. Scientific wall. Botanical wall entrance. Eclectic wall entrance. Botanical wall entrance. Eclectic wall entrance. Gothic wall entrance. Botanical wall entrance. Eclectic wall entrance. Botanical wall entrance. Eclectic wall entrance. Scientific. Botanical wall. Eclectic wall. Gothic wall. Eclectic wall. Scientific wall. Botanical wall. Eclectic wall. Gothic wall. Eclectic wall. Botanical wall. Eclectic wall. Scientific wall. Botanical wall corner. Eclectic wall Gothic wall corner. Eclectic botanical wall corner. Scientific wall Gothic wall corner. Eclectic wall corner. Gothic wall corner. Eclectic botanical eclectic wall corner. Botanical wall corner. Gothic wall corner. Eclectic Scientific wall. Botanical wall. Scientific eclectic wall. Gothic wall. Eclectic walls. Botanical eclectic walls. Botanical wall. Scientific main ceiling. Botanical main ceiling. Eclectic main ceiling. Gothic main ceiling. Eclectic main, botanical main ceiling, scientific main ceiling. Botanical main ceiling. Scientific main ceiling. Gothic main ceiling, scientific botanical main ceiling. Scientific main ceiling. Botanical main ceiling. Botanical main scientific main ceiling. Scientific window unit. Botanical window unit. Eclectic window unit. Gothic window unit. Eclectic window unit. Botanical window unit. Scientific window unit. Eclectic window unit. Scientific window unit. Scientific standing light. Botanical standing light. Eclectic standing light. Botanical standing light. Selected spaces currently occupied. Blue, green, pink. Scientific, botanical standing light. Object not inside playable space. Blue, green, pink. Winged mirror. Scientific wall unit. Botanical wall unit. Eclectic wall unit. Gothic wall unit. Eclectic wall unit. Botanical wall unit. Scientific wall unit. Eclectic wall unit. Gothic wall unit. Eclectic wall unit. Gothic wall unit. Scientific wall unit. Botanical wall unit. Eclectic wall unit. Gothic wall unit. Eclectic wall unit. Botanical wall unit. Scientific. Botanical wall unit. Scientific wall unit. Gothic wall. Scientific. Eclectic wall unit. Gothic. Botanical wall unit. Scientific wall unit. Eclectic wall unit. Botanical wall. Eclectic walls. Gothic wall. Botanical wall. Scientific wall. Eclectic. Scientific. Botanical. Eclectic walls. Scientific wall. Botanical wall. Botanical standing. Scientific win. Scientific chair. Blue, green, pink. Selected spaces currently occupied. Botanical stand. Scientific chair. An innovative chair, equally at botanical chair. Scientific botanical chair. Botanical blue, green, pink. Scientific chair. An innovative chair, equally at home in a study hall or eccentric drawing room. Scientific chair. Cross button. Confirm. L1 botanical chair. Blue, green, pink. Botanical chair. Scientific botanical chair. Scientific chair. Botanical chair. Blue. Square, green, pink. Small botanical table. Selected space is currently occupied. Selected space is currently occupied. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Eclectic wall unit. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Small scientific table. Small botanical table. Blue. Green. Scientific floor. Scientific floor. Botanical. Small scientific table. Small botanical table. Blue. Green. Pink. Purple. Red. White. Yellow. White. Red. Pink. Green. Pink. Purple. Pink. Green. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired. Small botanical botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Cross button. Confirm. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hole. Small Gothic table. A small botanical table. Small eclectic table. Gothic chair. A dark, exquisite chair that would be well suited for the dining room in a grand manner. Gothic chair. Gothic chair. Eclectic chair. Botanic eclectic chair. Red. Purple. Pink. Small eclectic table. Red. Square button, purple, pink. Conjuration, rugs, seating. Of a tufted footstool, eclectic chair. Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Eclectic chair. A peregrine chair that would be well suited to a faraway vacation. Resources required. Moonstone. 52 out of 2. Eclectic chair. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. Resources required. Moonstone. 50 out of 2. Triangle. Conjuration. Utility. Scientific material. Eclectic wall corner. Eclectic chair. Green. Pink. Eclectic chair. A peregrine chair that would be well suited to a faraway vacation. Eclectic chair. Scientific Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button R1 button. Rotate out yellow. Scientific window unit. Scientific Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Small botanical table. A small table, well suited for studying herbology. Small botanical table. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Scientific floor. Scientific floor. Botanical floor. Eclectic floor. Gothic floor. Eclectic floor. Gothic floor. Eclectic floor. Botanical floor. Eclectic floor. Scientific floor. Eclectic floor. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Cross button. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. A botanically inspired chair with a floral flair. Botanical chair. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button R1 button. Lumo. Conjuration. Rugs, furniture. Large items of furniture with which to customize the room. Scientific bookcase. Botanical dressing screen. Scientific dressing screen. Botanical dressing screen. Eclectic dressing screen. Eclectic dressing Botanical dressing screen. Scientific dressing screen. A scientific dressing screen. Botanical Scientific Conjuration budget. The conjuration budget indicates the total number of items that can be conjured. Scientific dressing screen. A scientific dressing screen. Resources required. Moonstone. 50 out of 3. Scientific dressing screen. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Selected space is currently occupied. Selected space is currently occupied. Blue. Green, pink, purple. Pink. Resources required. Moonstone. 47 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Resources required. Moonstone. 44 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button R1 button. Rotate object. Down button, up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Circle button. Backslash, hold, exit. Selected space is currently occupied. 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 Resources required. Moonstone. 41 out of 3. Triangle button. Undo. L1 button, R1 button. Rotate object. Down button, up button. Change size. Conjuration. Furnish potions. Scientific dressing screen. A scientific dressing screen. Scientific dressing screen. Cross button. Confirm. L1 button, R1 button. Rotate object. Down button, up button. Change size. L2 button. Hold, disable snapping. Selected space is currently occupied. Selected space is currently occupied. Conjuration. Scientific dressing screen. A scientific dressing screen. Scientific dressing. Scientific dressing screen.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Never mind.
Actually, perhaps another time.
Map. Flew flames low in exit, in the shadow of the Undercroft. I can probably find Sebastian at the astronomy wing. Defense against the dark art, venomous Professor Fit cross button.
Revelio.
Over here.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game.
Revelio.
What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic. But you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
Lumos. Utility. Confringo. Damage. The
Undercroft intact.
Try R2 button. Lumos. Confringo. The blasting curse, Confringo, fires an explosive blast. Certain talents can alter its effect on enemies.
How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You're getting it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
It's almost too much. I'm ready for more spells.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad to.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the truth. I'm not ready to tell you everything.
The book I found in the restricted section was missing some pages. That's about it.
Pity. Didn't think you'd disappoint me with so vague an answer. I suppose with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Sebastian showed me. I stumbled upon it.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
I promise not to say anything. No need for threats.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Level 13. All quests. All. Improve your magical abilities to access the next trial. Main. All. Improve your magic. Professor Sharp's assignment 1. Cross button. Untrack Professor cross button. Cross button. Untrack quest. Circle button. Back. Level 13.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the...
Map. Flu Flames locations. Hogwarts. Exit. Triangle. The astronomy wing. Charms. Cross button.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Eldridge Diggory's portrait in the common room told me about his great niece, Helen.
His great niece?
Yes, she used to be an Auror. Well, she took me to Azkaban to meet Anne Thisbe.
You went to Azkaban?
Quite an experience. But, you see, Anne knew Richard Jackdaw before he died, so I had to find his ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book. The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And the portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent. If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock, should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
I do. I don't recall it fully.
I do recall seeing the memory, but I don't remember all of the details.
My friend Charles and I spoke of the portkey and of trials we'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic. Charles is another of the keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
I believe I have.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
I'll see you there.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Revelio.
Map. Flue Flames locations. The library annex. The Hogsmeade map. Hogsmeade world map. North, Zonko's joke shop. A joke and trick shop with a selection of Hogwarts Flue world map. World map. Inventory. World map. World map. The Hogsmeade map. The Highlands. Setting. North. Percival Rack. Sandbecars Tower. Forbidden Forest. Enemy. The Hogsmeade. Upper Hogsfield. The hamlet of Upper Hogsfield in Hogsmeade Valley. Cross Upper Hogsfield. The Ghost of Our Love. While in Upper Hogsmeade Valley. And Upper Hogsfield. The hamlet of Upper Hogsfield.
This looks intriguing.
Lumos. Defindo. Damage. Unavailable. Inset triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Expelliarmus. Damage. Disarms wands and weapons from Defindo. Accio. Force. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Confringo. Accio. Force. Summons a variety of objects and Levioso. Control. Levitates objects and enemies. Useful for solving puzzles and surprising enemies alike. Triangle button. Assign top. R2 button. Hold to assign. Circle button. Triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Glacius. Levioso. At triangle button. Assign top. Circle button. Assign right. Cross button. Assign bottom. Square button. Assign left. R2 button. Triangle button. Assign top. R2 button. Lumos. Disillusionment. Utility. Causes you to blend into your surroundings. Triangle R2 button. Hold to assign.
This place has seen better days.
Over here.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Well, this isn't ideal.
No, it isn't. This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival. Quickly now.
Reaching an enemy undetected allows you to cast Petrificus Totalis. This will permanently incapacitate a weaker enemy or significantly damage a stronger one. Cross button. Continue.
Stay hidden and cast Petrificus Totalis. Well done.
in the mines at one time or other.
Lumos. Utility. Reparo. Utility. Allow. Lumos. Disillusionment. Disillusionment. Utility.
There you are.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction, you Ramrock said so. Ramrock said so. What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea. I won't rest until you're dead. Confringo!
Revelio.
Lumos. Utility. Accio. Try R2 button.
Revelio. Revelio.
Map, the Highlands, North Fort Bog. Enemy level. 10 to U. Player location. Flue Flames, currently unavailable. Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see in Levioso, triangle button. R2 button. Hold to R2 button. Hold to assign. Altering spell. Conjuring spell. Altering spell. Transfiguration. Evanesco. Transfiguration. Vanishes items and returns moonstone when cast within the room of requirement. R2.
Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Revelio.
Search the tower.
Directly from Ranrock.
I will draw blood.
Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities and weaknesses.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizard kind, but this is different somehow. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Let's head inside. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked. An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Revelio.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor. Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
I did. Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic, downstairs, near the entry.
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity or sell excess gear at vendors.
I've seen this before, in Gringotts and the restricted section.
Lumos. Utility. Allows you to see. Disillusionment. Lumos. Utility. Reparo. Try R2 button.
Reparo.
That must have done something. Best have a look around. Traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Lumos. Utility. Altering spell. Accio. Force. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Triangle R2 button. Hold to assign. Conjuring Incendio. Triangle R2 button. Hold to assign. Accio. Force. Summons a variety of objects and enemies. Triangle button. R2 button.
These look familiar.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
Your gear slots are full. Complete Merlin trial challenges to increase your gear slot capacity. Level 13. Inventory. Beasts. Level. Gear. Handwear. Cloaks and outfit. Circle Emerald Highland attire. Tan riding. Gold tan riding. Equipped item. Tan riding attire. gold trimmed debonair, relaxed, gold trim, relaxed jumpers, jumper school uniform, equipped item, jumper school uniform. Well appointed. Required level. Relaxed jumper school uniform, jumper school uniform. Well appointed. Equipped item, relaxed jumper school uniform. Superb, equipped item, Emerald Highland, equipped Emerald Highland attire. Gold trimmed debonair ensemble. Extraordinary. Equipped item. Handwear, handwear. Equipped cloaks and robes. Neck cloaks and robes. Circle but equipped poacher coat. Well appointed. Tanned cloak. Poacher coat. Well appointed. Equipped item. Runic robe, handwear. Equipped item. Facey wear, handwear, handwear. Circle but sage embellished gloves. Well equipped item. Stinger dueling black leather teal fingerless gloves. Well appointed black leather gloves. Well stinger equipped black leather gloves. Stinger equipped item. Stinger dueling gloves. Equipped stinger dueling gloves. Legendary facey wear. Facey wear. Facey wear level. Talents. Level 13. Gear. Level. Cloaks and robes. Velvet house cloak. Equipped item. Velvet house cloak. Equipped item. Level 13.
Revelio. Revelio. Leviosa. Accio.
level.